But we've got something that we're dealing with that has an enormous price tag, and that's the security on the border.
We've been talking about bipartisanship and how we work together. I strongly believe in comprehensive immigration reform.
Kay Granger quietly led a bipartisan trip to Guatemala and Honduras last weekend.
I've worked on this since 2014 when John Boehner was the Speaker of the House, and I said, John, there's a problem at the border, and that's all these unaccompanied children.
There are millions of young people, whether they're DACA or whether they're dreamers, who really should have status in our country.
This new bill has not been approved by any committee, contains language that would throw thousands of young people into legal limbo.
These unaccompanied children are coming across to live in the United States without parents, without family, and that is multiplied. The problems in those countries are as bad as they ever were, but that's something that really isn't sustainable.
You know, as a mother, I understand if you can't feed your kids and you're afraid they're going to get shot on the way to go to school, then you're going to try and look for another avenue. And as a strong country, we have the capacity to help deal with crime in other countries.
What will your group, the Working House Group, recommend to colleagues today?
Well, the first thing we need to do is change the law.
In 2014 and 15, that money that we were giving those countries is to help them be safer.
And I remember that very well because Joe Biden was head of that task force, and there was a bipartisan group of us that really worked and focused the resources on lifting people up in their own country. I think there should be a commitment in the Congress, Democrat and Republican, working with the White House and say, we are adults, these are difficult issues, we can resolve them, but throwing a tantrum and shutting down the government is not a responsible way to be a member of the government of the United States of America, whether you're in the legislative branch or in the White House.